Hello, my name is Sara Green and I am an English tutor, amongst other things. And I really enjoy the work that I do with the children I see, young people, varying ages. And the reason I enjoy the work with them is because I enjoy seeing the leaps that they make when they're with me. And the way that I work, I tend to encourage the student in and I assess them first of all. The way that I assess them is not by asking them to write something immediately, but I will ask them to bring along some written material so that I can have a little look at what they've produced already. But actually, I chat to them. I kind of get an idea within a very short space of time of whether they actually like English literature, whether it's a question of confidence, whether it's a question of lack of knowledge and we need to fill that gap. And I'm quite careful in the way that I assess their personality type. That's something that is very important for me because I know that certainly personality types learn in different ways. I chat with them a little bit about the ways that they prefer learning and kind of make reference to the different strategies we can use in that learning process. And we kind of build a relationship in a very short space of time. And it means that we're able to do some really dynamic work that will make a huge difference to the outcome of their exams in the end. And my hope is that I will foster in even the people who are the most reticent a love of English literature for the rest of their lives. So I have a number of methods and a number of ways that I deal with students. First of all, I do a one-to-one. Now, a one-to-one can either be 1 hour where we're chatting and swapping information and I'm asking to do a little bit of writing, a few bits of note-taking. But essentially for me what I think is the most important is that the children practice. And the key to good exam technique, as well as understanding what an examiner wants, is actually to practice. And that's sometimes very difficult to do at home. It's sometimes very difficult to get the medium in which you can concentrate. It's very difficult for somebody who is 15, 16 or 17 often to have the motivation and the self-discipline. So on a one-to-one, I might, if I were taking, if we were using the hour-and-a-half approach, which is a really good approach, I think, is I would teach for half an hour with the student. We would discuss, have ideas between us. We would write a plan, and then the student would typically go off for half an hour in a different room, unsupervised with a clear pencil case, and they would write an essay for 25 to 30 minutes, and then we would meet up again for another half an hour and we would go through that essay. We would discuss all the assessment objectives, discuss the structure, how much more progress has been made and how we can improve yet again on that. Now, I think that that is absolutely invaluable, and that's the sort of thing that I can help with that I know that classroom teachers just simply do not have the time for now. I also offer the duo technique where sometimes people prefer to be in pairs, safety in numbers. Sometimes people come along. I have students who would prefer to work in twos because they want to bring their mate along. One acts as a pacemaker. One might be quite confident, one underconfident. One might be quite quiet but knows their stuff. One more extrovert but can't get it down. Quite often, working together with those two people can really concentrate and amplify any potential between the two. It works very well. And again, what we would do is we would have a together session, we would have a separate writing session, and then I would give feedback. And it really works. The gain in confidence is unbelievable. And quite often with your children, it isn't the ability that is missing, it's actually the confidence. The confidence in knowing that what you want to write is actually okay to write, and as long as you back it up with evidence and as long as you have a modicum of passion for what you're writing about, and that can be learned, then that will come out in your essay and the examiners will see it. So it isn't really just a question of pandering to an examiner. We all, in all walks of life, we have to kind of fit in with a protocol of some sort. It's a way of engendering a love for English literature and being able to get that down on paper so that you gain maximum marks, so you gain, you reach your full potential and you gain the place that you need, or you go on to do further studies. And I can really help you with that.